Listen, I want to share something with you. Not a lesson, not a lecture, a story. A story that might be about you without you ever realizing it. Because when Allah wants to wake you up, it doesn't start with a disaster, a heartbreak, a failure, or a moment of chaos. No, it begins much deeper, much earlier, long before the day you were born, and long before the world convinced you to stop listening to your own soul. There is a moment your memory cannot touch but your soul never forgot. A moment when every soul, yours, mine, all of humanity, stood before Allah. No body, no name, no past, no future, just pure awareness. And Allah asked, "Am I not your Lord?" And once, with a clarity you have never felt since, you said, "Yes, you are. We testify." That moment became the root of your being. But when your soul was placed into a body and sent into this world, that memory was veiled, not erased, just hidden. Like a treasure buried under years of noise, pain, distractions, and the heaviness of life. And the day Allah decides to wake you up, He starts unearthing that memory. It usually begins subtly, a strange heaviness, a quiet discomfort, a sense that your life is moving, but you are not. You catch yourself staring into space, not sad, not stressed, just distant. Like your heart is somewhere else and your body is trying to catch up. You feel this soft, aching question inside your chest. Why do I feel so far away from myself? You try to ignore it. You drown it in noise, scrolling, music, people, laughter, plans, but the feeling returns. And each time, it comes back stronger. This is the first sign. Allah is waking something inside you that you didn't know had fallen asleep. Then one day it happens. Not a disaster, not a tragedy, just a small crack in the shell of your everyday life. Maybe you're sitting alone in your room. Maybe you're in your car at a red light. Maybe you're lying in bed in the dark. Maybe you're praying without focus, and suddenly, like lightning in slow motion, a realization hits you. I don't recognize the person I'm becoming. It's not fear. It's not guilt. It's truth. And truth is heavy. Truth is loud. Truth is impossible to unhear. Your heart trembles a little. Your breath deepens. Your eyes soften. Because you finally feel it. You've been living far away from the one place your soul calls home. Allah. Then something even stranger happens. You hear Quran, and for the first time in a long time, it hits you. Not your mind, not your logic, your soul. It feels like remembering a voice you haven't heard in years but instantly recognize. Like meeting someone you've always known but forgot you loved. You hear a verse, and your heart tightens. You hear a dua, and your eyes warm. You see someone in sujood, and your chest aches with a longing you can't explain. You're not learning. You're remembering, because Allah is reopening a chapter your soul has been waiting to revisit since the day it entered this world. Now everything begins to change. You notice the things you once chased don't glow the way they used to. The conversations that used to excite you now feel shallow, temporary, hollow. You start questioning, why am I here? What am I doing? Who am I becoming? You start craving peace, not fun. You start craving meaning, not attention. You start craving sujood, not escape. And even if you try to run from it, your soul keeps pulling you back toward the truth it once testified. Allah is waking you up, not with thunder, not with pain, but with recognition. Some nights you feel the emptiness harder. Some days you feel a strange clarity. You may cry, not because you're weak, but because something inside you is softening that was once hard. You may feel lost, but this is the kind of loss that leads to home. You begin praying again, slowly, awkwardly, quietly. You start talking to Allah again, not with perfect words, but with an honest heart. And suddenly, you realize something powerful. Your life isn't falling apart. Your past wasn't a mistake. Your pain wasn't pointless. All of it, every moment, every wound, every delay, was Allah guiding you to this awakening. When Allah wants to wake you up, He doesn't change your circumstances first. He changes you. He softens your chest. He sharpens your insight. He unlocks your soul. He whispers into your heart a truth you've been deaf to. My servant, come back to me. And you feel it, not as guilt, not as pressure, but as a warm invitation, one you didn't realize your soul had been waiting for since the beginning of time. So if you've been feeling restless, if you've been searching, if your heart feels heavier or deeper than it used to, congratulations. Your awakening has already started. Allah is calling you in the most beautiful, gentle, and intimate way He calls His servants. Not through fear, not through force, through remembrance. He is making you remember the first promise you ever made, the moment your soul said, "Yes, you are my Lord." And now, your soul is ready to live like it again.